going there for a while, Tiger, and kind of lost it at the end.
Yeah, I did. I've put everything I had into that start and didn't have much at the end. Just ran out of gas. Well, I couldn't. From that lie, there's a bark or whatever you want to call it right behind my ball, but I couldn't get it where I wasn't going to start that ball. If I was going to the right, I couldn't curve it, and I couldn't hold it in the fairway if I went to the right on a pitch out. So I thought I could hit a hard enough cut where I could get into the front bunker on the left and then get it up and down. I thought I had enough of a lie where I could do that, and then it just didn't come out. What's that? Yeah, it's more kind of mulchy type.
Did that kind of take the wind out there, having gotten to 5 under your round going into that hole?
Yeah, and I had it where, I overshaped the shot, the tee shot, but then I hit the tree and kicked further left into it. So if it didn't kick further left, it would have been fine. It wasn't that bad a play. So, and then from there, it just got worse on the hole as it went on and ended up making 6.
Finally, relieved to get that first bird on number 3.
The funny thing is, I thought I missed it high, and then Grain just absolutely smoked it at the end, and I almost missed it low, and it ended up going in. And Duff had the same thing. He thought he missed his high, and Grain killed it, and he snuck his on the low side. So it was finally nice to make a birdie, and what was that, 21 holes?
Yesterday, obviously you weren't very happy, but 34 putts is unusual for you. What was the problem?
I missed everything on the high side. The greens just weren't. They were slower than what I thought they would be, and I missed every putt on the high side, except for the putt at the first hole. I ended up pulling that putt left, missed it on the low side. But every other putt I overread. Today I said, they were quicker starting out, and I took that into account and tried to make sure I got on the lower lines. I didn't give it as much. I didn't give as much credit to the grain as I did yesterday, and it ended up working. I made some putts.
What would you say is the state of your health?
I'm tired.
Physically?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it back okay? Everything else?
It's been just a long grind.
I know there's no finish line in this sport, but in terms of the President's Cup being one of the finishes lines, have you ever looked forward to that as much as you have right now?
Duff and I were talking about it. We're all looking forward to that week off, and everyone out here has got some knick-knack injuries, and guys are taped up and banged up a little bit. So we're all looking forward to, the American guys and international guys are looking for that week off. Some of the European guys are, they've got their race to Dubai they got to get ready for as well.
What do you do going down the future with this schedule?
It is, yeah.
Shorter season, but is it too much?
It is going to be a lot. Next year is going to be an awful lot in a condensed period of time, and 16. We got to go to put Rio in there too as well. So it's going to be a lot.
Do you have any, I guess what I was saying, do you have any recommendations to fix it, or is it changeable?
Well, the next 2 years are set in stone. So we got to, whatever it is, we got to play it. We've got 2 more rounds of stroke play before we get to our team format, and hopefully the next couple days, and I can shoot some good rounds. And tomorrow doesn't look very good. We're going to finish tomorrow, so hopefully we don't go into Monday.
You see yourself playing a Steve Stricker type schedule in the near future?
I normally do.
You ever been worn out this much after a season?
Yeah, I have, and it is what it is. We play a lot of golf towards from the British Open on, and if so some of it helps that some of the years where I have gotten worn out is when I've been in contention a lot, and 4 rounds been in contention. Unfortunately, I've only had a couple tournaments in there where I've been right there in the hunt, at Barclays, and ended up winning at Firestone.
When you hit a shot like on 17, you can't hit it left. You hit it left. Obviously, everybody does that. But do you attribute that to just sort of mentally not being as sharp as you need to be when?
No, my legs were just tired. I didn't rotate at all through the ball, and it turned it over. Same thing I did over on, was it 14? Same shot.
Tiger,
You threw
depending
13
upon
holes
what
today and including yesterday, did you feel you hit it fine? I mean, obviously you didn't make any putts yesterday. But
I hit it a lot better yesterday, and I made obviously nothing. Today I didn't hit it quite as good, even through the stretch where I was a 4 under par for the day, 5 under. So even through that stretch, I didn't hit it as good as I did yesterday, but I made some putts, and that's the name of the game. You got to make putts.
Tiger, depending upon what Stenson does, do you think you're still in contention, or just your physical condition?
No, I'm still there. I got 36 holes. You just never know. That's why we play. That's why we play 4 rounds. This is not a sprint or tournament golf. It's 4 rounds. It's a marathon, and you got to keep plugging along.
Would Duff be on your short list of guys you want to play with at the President's Cup?
I think he's on everyone's short list. He's always fun to play with.
Because of his emotions, or?
Yeah, he's got his emotions run very high and very low.
all right, you good?
All right, guys, see ya.
Thanks, man.